I told y'all that sooner or later they was gonna catch this woman eventually. And guess what? It happened. Welcome everyone to Joel Davis Media Network. I'm your host, Joel Davis. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. So, with that being said, let me go and update everything so y'all guys can know where I'm at on the YouTubes. Y'all could have been any place in the world, but y'all here with me, and I appreciate that so much. Even my dog, who cannot stop barking tonight. So please bear with me with him being all out of character. Don't know what his problem is tonight. He's usually very mellow. I don't think he wants to be. I think he wants to be a part of the action. That's updated. Oh, here we go. 14 live, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love it. I love it. Let's jump into this. So, guys, listen. Um, if you have been following my broadcast, right? I've been reporting on this story for the longest. To give you an update, this is the story about Jared Bridigan, Bridigan. Now, Jared Bridigan was a executive who worked for Microsoft. Unfortunately, he had a major issue with his wife. And you guys know how it is when it comes to your wife. You know what I'm saying? Your ex-wife, you got kids with her, the marriage was bad, and you're going back and forth. Well, he moved on with his life. He married someone, and then she moved on with her life, and she married someone. Well, it was getting to the point to where this guy was about to basically um get everything he wanted in the custody battle against him and this woman, and all of a sudden his life got cut short. Now, when his life got cut short, here was the first thing we found out about the murder. So let's jump into the video here and give y'all a refresher of what happened when this first started. Okay. So give me one moment here. Let me pull up this feed. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I see we getting a lot of people that's jumping in, trying to join this. I appreciate all of everybody getting interested because this is a crazy story, man. Real talk. And this is going on live. Crazy story. Let me pull up the video here, the footage. All right, hold on. So let's go and let's rewind how it all happened. All right, this is fair use, fair use. This is the first 6 months. This is what I reported that happened 6 months ago. All right. There you go. 9 months membership. Let's give that for Cat. Cat for being here for 9 months, y'all. Let's give her a hand, baby. Is barking for you. All right, so let's go share this. Y'all give me one moment. Let me go take my dog out. All right, guys, I had to get him out. Get on my nerves. All right, let's go to the original part of this story. We up to 19. Let's see if we can get to 30 tonight, man. Let's jump in this joint. Most I've had in a long time. Let's jump in this joint tonight, baby. Also, please bless the super chats as well. Definitely bless the super chats. It helps out with the channel. All right, let's go on to the original part of this case.
Somber milestone. Tomorrow marks 6 months since someone murdered a father of 4 in Jacksonville Beach in front of his toddler daughter. Jared Bridegan's widow says living without him is unimaginable.
Sometimes I feel like we're just a spectacle. People don't realize that this is our reality every single day. We wake up every day, and Jared's still not here. His car's not pulling in the driveway. Like, this is real. Myself, 4 children, and an enormous amount of friends and family are all suffering every single day because of this. This is real.
There's now a $55,000 reward for information leading to an arrest.
News for Jack report.
Yeah, I want to give a strong shout out to Jared's Bridegan's wife, current wife. This woman exudes strength. You know what I'm saying? She has stood the test of time pushing to get justice for her husband and the father of her children. You don't find a lot of women these days that's like that. Most women, husband that was well off, worked for a Microsoft company, left them with 2 kids, be out here trying to, go back into the field and try to move on with their life and chuck it to the responsibility of the family. But she didn't do that. She pushed because she knew that there was a baby mama terrorist, aka ex-wife, that was in the wing that caused all this bullshit. Let's continue.
Reporter Vic Micolucci sat down with Bridegan's widow today and spoke with investigators as well about where this case stands.
The memories of Jared Bridegan are bittersweet. His wife Kirsten sharing videos and pictures of the happier times.
He truly cared about those in his life. He truly cared about being a good human, and he tried every single day to be his best.
February 16th, that dream turned into a nightmare. Jared had just dropped his 2 older children off at their mother's home in Jacksonville Beach. His 2.5-year-old daughter, Bexley, was in the back seat when detectives say he stopped on a dark stretch because of this tire in the road. Someone ambushed him, shooting him again and again.
Did you think we'd be here today, 6 months later? No arrest,
There are days where I do lose hope, where I'm just frustrated, I'm angry, I don't want to talk to anybody. But the majority of the time, I feel like justice is coming. Just be patient.
Happy birthday!
This weekend, missed milestones. Jared's family celebrating Bexley's 3rd birthday and baby London's 1st.
Happy birthday to you.
Bexley asking why her dad died. London learning to walk. She'll never know her father.
What keeps you going?
Jared. I know that if he was here and I wasn't, he'd be fighting for me. Also the kids. I want all 4 of the kids to know why they don't have their dad. I want that for them so badly because he was the best dad.
The case had
I want y'all to hear that. And that's what she said. He was the best father. The best father you could possibly ask for. But he had one issue. He was dealing with a baby mama terrorist. That ex-wife, which we're about to introduce to you in a few.
has taken twists and turns. It's gotten national, even international attention. Many outlets have brought up Jared Bridegan's previous marriage, and there's been speculation surrounding his ex-wife. However, we want to point out investigators say the case is still wide open. She has also publicly said she was not involved. Are there any suspects? Are there any people of interest?
So I can't comment on suspects or people of interest. What I can tell you is that, due to hundreds of tips that we've received from citizens coming in, obviously the detectives have to follow up on each and every tip that comes in.
Now I want y'all to see that blue truck. This is going to be important to what I'm about to get into next. That blue truck is a key significance of what all connects everyone into this. So right now, this is what you're seeing. So this is the first 6-month part of the case. The wife is asking for help. Now, let's go forward into what happened with them getting all of the next part of the case, the arrest of the ex-husband. Because this is going to be key, of the estranged husband. Excuse me. So we're going to talk about the next thing we're going to be talking about is the Henry Tenen arrest. Now this is where it's going to blow y'all mind. Now this happened right at January, the start of the new year. So I am about to pause this, show you this bit. Okay. Again, this is fair use, fair use. Please support. What up, Jim? Thank you very much, brother. I got a lot of people in the chat, even on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, man, comment on this case, man. Follow your boy. This is what we do, man. We talk about this in politics all day, every day. Let's jump into this, man. Let's jump into the first arrest.
In order to protect the integrity of this ongoing and active investigation, the state has obtained a court order sealing Tenen's arrest warrant and affidavit for the next 30 days. However, I will briefly discuss the 4 crimes for which Tenen has been arrested. Conspiracy to commit murder. We know Henry Tenen did not act alone. Conspiracy to commit murder is a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Accessory after the fact to a capital felony. This charge is based on Henry Tenen's actions in the days after Jared's murder. This crime is also a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Child abuse. This charge stems from the fact that Kirsten and Jared's then 2-year-old daughter was directly in harm's way when her father was shot and killed in front of her. This is a 3rd-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
Now, this is Henry Tennant. If you don't know who Henry Tennant is in this, he's the guy that was renting from Shannon Gardner Fernandez's new husband, Mario. Okay? Now, the sad part of this is that they thought Henry was going to keep his mouth shut. But Henry was on demon time on this shit. Let's continue.
2nd-degree murder. This crime is a 1st-degree felony punishable by up to life in prison and due to Henry Tennant's participation in the murder of Jared Bridegan. Tennant will have his first appearance in court tomorrow morning. Thereafter, we will present his case to a grand jury in order to seek an indictment for 1st-degree murder. This, of course, will carry a punishment of mandatory life in prison.
All right, so y'all saw that, y'all heard that on that. So this is, again, Henry Tennant. All right, he was a tenant that was renting from Shauna Gardner Fernandez's thank you, Kat, new husband. Now the problem is that Tennant got found out because of this blue truck was tied into the checks that they miraculously were following out of this estranged husband's account. Everybody's like, well, damn, where's that money going? You know what I'm saying? Like, the investigators like, he's got this type of money. What's good on this? Well, when they found out who the tenant was getting this money, they put it all together like, yo, wait a minute. This dude got the blue truck. This dude got a blue truck just like the one that we're trying to find in the video. Whoa. You can't make this shit up. That's how it all started coming down, man. Now, let's talk about the arrest of good old Mario Fernandez. We can't forget about him. Mr. I do anything for love. Yeah, that guy. Fucking dummy. Listen, man. This dude is Simp of the Year. So let's get back to Simp of the Year. Okay, this is Mario. The guy that do anything for love.
Developing right now. Investigators reveal a major development in the case of a local dad's murder. His ex-wife's husband now charged. The evidence that might be a paper trail connecting the new suspect with a man who admitted to pulling the trigger. And a new sketch released of a man accused of raping someone in their home. What happened when police brought dogs to search and sweeping through.
Live from the local station, News 4 Jax.
For the first time, the state attorney revealed this man was the shooter, Henry Tennant. He rented a home from Fernandez.
We know Henry Tennant did not act alone. And Tennant has confirmed this to be true.
Bridegan's widow says today's announcement brings many emotions.
We have fought hard for the truth, and the world now knows what we have known all along, that Jared truly was an innocent victim.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to hate on Jared, and I know this off topic, but y'all got to give Jared a Bravo Zulu on the women that he was actually picking up in his life. I mean, you could tell that this guy really was a high-valued guy when it came to picking out the women he was dealing with. All the women he was dealing with were 8+, even the baby mama Terry. So we have to give him shout out for that. You know, he did his thing while he was on Earth, but still, it can't be to the point to where the man get his life taken away. I mean, come on now. It just can't be. It couldn't be that serious.
Right now, 34-year-old Mario Fernandez is sitting at the Orange County Jail in Central Florida. He was arrested in Kissimmee this morning, just before that major announcement.
The arrest warrant also reveals details that we've never heard before, such as financial transactions between these two, Fernandez and Tenen. And we've learned more about their phone records the month of the murder. News4JAX I-Team investigator Vic Micolucci has been following this case from the beginning. And Vic, we also learned today Henry Tenen pleaded guilty to Bridegan's murder and agreed to testify.
Yes, he says he's going to talk about everyone involved in this case. We don't have a full list of who all is involved in this case because it's still an active investigation, but we now...
See, this is where they messed up at. Why people don't understand, you can never, ever trust somebody, okay, to jump up here and do a hit for you that's an ex-con and think they're not going to rap. Sorry, this man been institutionalized on and off his whole life. You think he was just going to sit back and when he got caught, he was going to keep his mouth shut after you paid him? No. Why would he? Who does that? He's not going to do it. The dude's not going to do it. He has every right not to do it. I mean, I'm being 3,000 about this. This was a... Listen, let me be 300 about it. This was the dumbest murder plot of all time. You cannot do a murder plot in the 2000s and 20s. It's too much digital fingerprints. There's too much DNA out of it. It's too much of everything. You can't get away with it, bro. It's impossible. It ain't like it was back in the day where you tell somebody and it's your word against theirs. They got to prove this. They got to prove that. They got to find this and find that. It ain't like that no more. It's really not. You can't even turn off your cell phone now and play that game of trying to go out there so you won't get digitally footprint or follow to take somebody out. There is some place, you know how many states, I think it's like 20-something states right now, got a license plate reader on the interstate. Time when you enter through it. So you can try, but it ain't gonna work. No, the police are not very smart. True, Didifi, but technology is. That's what they rely on because everybody now has a digital footprint everywhere they go. It's just what it is. And in fact, you can cut your phone off. You can do all that turning off your phone, talking about it died, you had to charge it or whatever, and commit a crime. They can take all your information from your phone and look at your patterns of how you let your phone die, how you let it charge and stuff like that. If the pattern and averages don't add up when it's time for you to go to trial against these type of cases, guess what? You're screwed, bro. You can't. There's no such thing as perfect murder no more. It's just not. And DNA is evolving so crazy that they don't need much of DNA now to get your ass. They don't need a lot at all. It ain't like it was back in the day. They need a good bit. They don't need that much at all. They just need a smidget. Like I said, dumbest criminals of all time. You thought that you could take this type of money out. You could do all this with an ex-con at that, bro. Dude stayed in trouble. Dude 60-something years old and been in and out of prison, they said, since he was like a teenager. So what do you thought was going to happen? That was the wrong type of person to induct anyway. You know he going to turn time when shit get real. Oh, my God. Boy, I tell you, these jokers here, damn, they might well they should just turn themselves in. They should have done that shit and turned themselves in. Because all they did was gave the police a digital roadmap the whole time. Stupid motherfucker. Let's continue.
Now know that there are 2 murder arrests. You know, this happened right behind me on this dark stretch of wooded roadway on February 16th, 2022, exactly 13 months ago today. And the community around here, family members, people across the country say they're living in fear because of this case.
We are now 13 months since Jared's murder, and we have not stopped working.
Jacksonville Beach's police chief and the state attorney today announced an arrest many people had been hoping for. Law enforcement in the Orlando area arrested 34-year-old Mario Fernandez Saldana. He's married to Jared Bridegan's ex-wife. A grand jury indicted him on first-degree murder and other charges this morning.
I'm telling y'all now, Mario about to flip. Mario gonna flip on that wife. I wouldn't be surprised that fool is screaming right now in his cell, get me a detective down here now. I want a sweetheart deal. I want a sweetheart deal. You know, they already estranged. You know what I mean? You know she been in Washington and she probably been getting her back blown out. You know, because she can't be faithful worth the fuck. I mean, it's record show that she was cheating on this dude with the trainer allegedly before they got a divorce. So I mean, dude, you need to get up. You need to talk to your lawyer right now. You need to get that deal, dog. I mean, I don't know how much time you can shave off, but I know I definitely get a deal on her ass. Fuck that. Because I'm telling you, her rich ass about to send you up the river if you don't get this deal. When she get in front of them people in Jacksonville and her daddy and them drop that stamp it up money that her parents own, stamp it up, you know, that lawyer gonna have it where she get a sweetheart deal before you. I get my sweetheart deal now. So by the time when she be talking about she want to make a deal, only deal she can make is I'm committed. I'm committed to life in prison. That's the deal I want. Oh man. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. Okay, give me one moment. I had to unmute myself. I'm back. But yeah, I mean, come on now. I'm telling you, you better be making them deals because it's about to get real now.
This is a capital felony, punishable by death or mandatory life in prison.
In January, we reported that police arrested this 61-year-old man, Henry Tenen, for being involved in the murder. This morning, he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, admitting to being the shooter and agreeing to testify against those who helped in the murder. The single link between Tenen and Bridegan was Fernandez Saldana. You'll remember we reported that Tenen rented this Jacksonville home, which Fernandez Saldana owned.
Why every home in Jacksonville look like a trap house, man? I always wondered that. Why do every home in Jacksonville look like a trap house? Like that is crazy, bro. Like that is like the only place I have ever seen a beachfront that all their houses look like trap houses. Like that joint look like a trap house. Let me rewind that back. Look at that joint.
Rented this Jacksonville home, which Fernandez Saldana.
That joint look like a trap house, dude. It really do. It look like one of them hoods, man, where you got to have everything on the doors, guns, all that stuff. You know, when you living in Jacksonville, certain parts, boy, a lot of parts of Jacksonville, they'll run up on you. That look like one of them neighborhoods, they'll run up on you, bro. Damn.
Owned.
Can you answer why? What is the motive here?
At this point, you're going to receive a packet of information, including the arrest warrant this morning. It's heavily redacted, and we're going to continue, because this remains an active criminal investigation, to be limited in the factual information that we provide, Vic.
We now have that warrant, which shows tenants' bank records had 3 handwritten checks from Fernandez Saldana. Cell records show the two had 35 phone contacts in February, the month of the murder, then 30 in March, and 5 to 9 in May and June.
All right, so see, that what messed them up right there. The contact. That's what I say, that digital footprint. You cannot, see, that's why you can't plan No Perfect Murder. Everybody always trying to contact the hitman before or the hot, you know what I'm saying? And then you doing that because you paranoid. Because you know the hitman know everything that you got involved in what you did. So you're trying to make sure the hitman is going to live up to their end of the bargain. Yeah, man. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, man. You know they got us all on the news. And see, at the whole time, this is what the police is looking for. Once they see this, it's a wrap. And that's what's going on, man. Dude, I'm telling you. Dang. That's all I can say, man. It was a matter of time.
And then there's the tire in the road, which caused Bridegan to stop moments before the ambush. His daughter still strapped in the backseat of the SUV.
The tire was purposely placed there to make him stop, which he did.
The warrant says it belongs to a Ford F-150.
See, this is what messed him up. The cameras is all through Jacksonville. That's for one. Number two, Tenen had that blue truck. And Tenen still had that blue truck, allegedly, what I was told, or what I've researched, even when they went to the jailhouse to do the interrogations on the information they found. So, right then and there, he already put his foot in his mouth. I keep telling everybody, you cannot plan the perfect murder no more. It's just not possible. Now, I know a lot of people going to be like, well, man, what he should have done was he should have got the truck and should have got rid of it. Okay, so let's say he did got rid of the truck, traded it in, sold it to somebody else, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Once they find any trace that he had a vehicle and it's in DMV records, whether it's under his name or family member's name, and it matches what they're looking for, it's a wrap. So I be trying to tell people, man, you cannot outsmart this new technology. This shit is so real. Yes, it may take a while for them to get you. But, buddy, when they get you, that shit stings. And that's what's going on right now with Mael. Because I know in the back of his mind, the hair on his back is standing up. Because he know this girl about to touch down. And once she touch down, it ain't no more I love you, Mael. It's going to be I want to save my ass.com. Telling you, boy, y'all about to see some real trader shit. Mario about to flip. I'm telling you, Mario flipping on that ass, bro. I mean, if he takes the fall all the way for this, he need his ass whooped.
Which matches the truck in this surveillance video, which police released early on. Neighbors say that truck belongs to Tenen. Bridegan's widow, siblings, and parents say today was another step in the right direction.
We are here today feeling many emotions. We have great relief knowing that 2 of the people behind my husband's murders are now behind bars and are no longer a threat to our family. We are also still angry that they were walking free.
And the family members believe that there's a mass conspiracy here. They do not think that this case is closed right now, but they're not giving further comments about it to protect the integrity.
Yeah, we know. Protect the integrity of the case. So now, this part here. This is what happened with Bridegan, wife's ex-husband, estranged husband, getting arrested. Now, we fast forward today, and I'm going to play a little bit of the press conference from News for Jax. Not all of it, because it is long. And we're going to play on what they found out from St. Johns County father who got killed 18 months ago. And they will tell you about how justice is now coming towards this Thot Baby Mama, a.k.a. Shannon Gardner Fernandez. Let's jump into that. That's right. Smash that like button. Donate too, man. If you on the Facebook line, you know what I'm saying, throw your boy some stars. Whatever, man. Let's show you man some love, man. I'm here for y'all. Real talk. Feel free to show love. I do this for you guys. Do this for the people.
This is the indictment for Shanna Gardner. We just got it from the state attorney's office after we requested it, and it shows the charges that she is facing right now. It also shows that a local grand jury formally connected her to the horrific murder here in South Jacksonville Beach. Tonight, on this rainy Thursday evening, there is still a sign asking for justice for Jared. There are pictures of him with his family members, and as we were standing here, a neighbor drove up with these flowers. She said she's praying for his loved ones.
If you knew Jared, you knew that he does not give up. He's very focused, and he would make sure that our family got justice while we're still living.
An emotional and grateful Bridegan family. We spoke with his widow, siblings, and parents after news of a third arrest in the case.
So we are very grateful to be here, and we just know that we got to buckle up and be ready for what's coming.
State Attorney Melissa Nelson and Jacksonville Beach detectives announced the indictment and arrest of Bridegan's ex-wife, Shanna Gardner, 547 days after his murder.
We promised at the outset of this investigation we would not relent until we uncovered the truth of Jared's murder, the whole and entire truth.
ATF agents arrested her in West Richland, Washington this morning, a remote place she moved to with the twins she shared with Bridegan after coming under fire for the murder.
All right, so she moved like damn near over 2,000 plus miles away because she was so distraught and frustrated with everybody on that ass about her and her participation into killing her, allegedly killing a husband, her ex-husband. Now, she's going to say, like anybody else say, I didn't kill him. Y'all know they trying to take me down. You know how people do, man. But the problem is that you showed guilt by the things you did. Like, okay, one instance was allegedly when this happened, she didn't want to, how can I put this? She didn't even let the kids, his twins, go to his funeral. Now, come on, man. If you at least hired somebody to kill the man, you could at least have the children at the funeral. Come on now. Can you at least play that part? She hasn't let the children see their stepbrothers and sisters that they were close to while he was doing the whole joint custody thing. I mean, there's just so many signs showing that she was guilty Okay, her and Mario did not work out. Basically, because when she left to go to Washington, he stayed in Jacksonville. She let him handle all the heat. So you know he got dirty looks and stares every time he does something or chill with somebody in his circle. Yo, man. You know how they was doing? They're doing like this. Yo, man. You see that dude over there? That's Mario. You know he killed his current wife, ex-husband, right? No way. Yeah. Told you, man. That fool can't be trusted. So you got him looking like a simp out here. Just, I'm telling you, you better put that simp coat up, bro. It's over. Because I'm telling you, she about to have your ass looking like you did it all. She going to be emotional and everything. I'm serious. Damn. Continue with the video.
Investigators say Gardner played a central and key role in the cold-blooded killing 18 months ago after Bridegan dropped the twins off at her Jacksonville Beach home. He stopped on this wooded stretch just miles away to move a tire that had been left in the road. That's when police say his killers ambushed him. His 2-year-old daughter, Bexley, was in the back seat of his SUV but wasn't hurt. He had a newborn child at home.
It's been a broken world. February 16th was a broken, it just seemed like everything just broke. And today it feels a little bit better. It feels like we can do this.
Police arrested Gardner's husband, Mario Fernandez, in March. He's facing the same charges. His tenant at a home he owned, Henry Tenon, marked the first arrest in the case. That was in February. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder after detectives found handwritten checks that Fernandez wrote to him after the killing. Now the Bridegan family is pleading with Shanna Gardner's family members to reconnect them with Jared's twins.
Hearts and minds.
All right, news flash. I know this woman been through a lot, and God knows my heart goes out to her because, you know, imagine that your husband, your spouse, your better half, your forever is taken away from you in a very cold-blooded manner from a person who's a narcissist, who has gone through life, never taken accountability, always had other people take accountability for. What's going on, Amanda? Dealing with someone with that background and with that system of people always making excuses for her, I doubt that they are going to allow you to reconnect with those kids. I'm quite sure that they're going to do everything they can to keep those kids away from you because in that baby mama terrorist mind, y'all the devil. All I was trying to do was protect my babies. That's all I was trying to do. No, you wasn't trying to protect your babies. You just did not like the fact that you had to share. That's how these baby mama terrorists is. They get upset when the gravy train is over. She got probably upset he had moved on, found someone decent, someone better than she was, and just was an absolute joy. And when that happens, this is when they start lashing out and doing stupid shit like this that they can't even explain. They can't explain this. They cannot explain this at all. They can't. Damn.
I've been with Liam and Abby since the day of Jared's murder, but especially now.
Knowing these children have lost not one, but two parents in this brutal scheme. State Attorney Melissa Nelson tells us she plans to seek the death penalty against Gardner and Fernandez. She did not want to release any more details about evidence in the case because She says she didn't want to compromise what they are going to be doing in the court system.
All right, so I'm going to tell y'all why they're going for the death penalty. And they do this a lot. What they're trying to do is they're trying to see which one of them are going to come to them first for a deal. And how much of a sweetheart deal they want. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Mario is going to rap now, for real. Mario feel like he's back against the wall. She's arrested. He's arrested. You know, they're seeking the death penalty now. I know he's probably going to be the first to rap because he's going to make sure he get a good deal. Now, I know you're going to say, well, if he raps and he get a good deal, what about her? She can't get no good deal. She can still get a deal. It won't be as good as theirs, but she'll probably get a deal of life in prison without no possibility of parole kind of thing. Or they may say, yeah, you could get life in prison with 40 or 30 years that you have to serve before being eligible for parole. That's it. I mean, that's all you get. Yeah, they have, Roger. And let's talk about the children involved. I mean, this is where I have to reiterate to people that want to get out of these situations and marriages and stuff. Or you get out of marriage and y'all having custody issues. For the sake of the kids, work that shit out without somebody dying. If y'all know either one of you are not doing anything to harm that child, y'all both love the children or child, just work it out, bro. It's not hard. Work it out till the child gets 18, and then the child can decide if they want to hang out with both of you at the same time or do their own thing and never hang out with none of it. But you can't keep grasping that. I mean, a lot of y'all keep doing it. I mean, a lot of y'all keep poking the bear, whether it's at the mother or at the baby father. And what happens is this shit right here. Because look how many lives this got ruined. Because nobody did want to be married and have these kids. All right. The ex-wife life is ruined. The ex-wife new husband life is ruined. The 60-year-old guy life is ruined. The kid's life is ruined. The new stepmom life is ruined. Sad, man. It really is. Very sad. And it's very sad. But we're not finished because we got more crime news on sentencing today. We're going to talk about now the next guy. We talked about this case too on the channel. A lot of updates came today on this one. This kind of shocked me because the way they was going, I thought that this dude wasn't going to get any justice. All right, hold on for a second. So this is a crazy one here. So if y'all haven't heard of Antonio A.J. Strong Sr., he was a very, very, very highly recruited NFL player at one point. It got to the point this dude was like one of the most sought after athletes at his time when he first was playing in college and things of that nature. Went to the league for a little bit, but after that, like any other normal athlete, get older, you want to retire, you settle down while you're in the league or whatever, and you get married. And that's exactly what Antonio Sr. did. but nobody never told him that he was going to be raising a total nut job. So let's jump into this verdict and let y'all hear for yourself what they said. Here we go.
All right, cause number 1546111, the state of Texas versus Antonio Armstrong Jr. We, the jury, find the defendant, Antonio Armstrong Jr., guilty of capital murder as charged in the indictment. It's signed a foreperson of the jury. Does either side wish for the jury to be polled?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I call out your number, I'm going to ask you if this is your verdict, and you say yes it is, or no it is not, all right? And these are your jury numbers, not your panel numbers. All right, juror number 1, is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 2, is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 3, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 4, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 5, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 6, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 8, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 9, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
And juror number 12, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I confirm that is a unanimous verdict. All right, Mr. Armstrong, is there any legal reason, sir, why sentence should now not be pronounced against you?
No, ma'am.
All right, sir, having nothing to say, it is now the order of this court that you be sentenced to life with the possibility of parole after 40 calendar years. You'll be transported by the sheriff to that institution where you will serve out the remainder of life, and you'll get credit for all of your back time. Good luck to you.
Damn, man. You know, when I be hearing these sentences, these judges be going in on these jokers with some of the smoothest remarks. I wish you luck. Dang. Wish that man good luck. 40 calendar years. This dude is 23 years old. I want y'all to imagine 40 calendar years. By the time he gets out of jail, his son will probably have his first grandchild if he's lucky. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this case. Like I said, we reported on it way back about 2 years ago. This was the case where this young man allegedly got upset with his parents. He got upset with his parents because they were getting on his ass for being immature and acting up. Now, AJ Jr. had a knack of when he got upset that he would act out. The first sign of acting out was he saw a fire across in front of his parents' door. Now, to me, I think he was practicing then on how to kill them. Now, he knew that he couldn't do it that way, so he decided another tactic. And that tactic was what they found on the murder scene. Now, the first trial he had, they could not decide if he was guilty or not. Shout out to his defense team. They planted a reasonable doubt. Then there was the second trial he had. Shout out to the defense team he had before. Now, They do a third time, he gets convicted. Now this time, I think he got convicted because his defense team was running out of ideas to use, right? So they decide to go with the defense of his older brother. He's got an older brother named Josh that his dad from his that his parents had before him. Now Josh got a lot of mental health and a lot of schizophrenia problems. And they try to say, "Oh, it's Josh, man. You know, he goes off that deep end. It just gets bad." But everybody's like, "No, yeah, mess, man, it's a mess." But that's where he at now. Let me show you pictures of his wife. Now his wife, he's got a, and then yeah, AJ got a son now too. So I told y'all about that. But let me show y'all his wife because he married his high school sweetheart. Now that's the wife right there, Kate Ober. She's been riding with him since he was 16. Since this, they were dating even when this first happened. I'm gonna look at the gallery of pictures. So you got her, and that's him. They said he showed no emotion. When people don't show no emotions, 9 times out of 10, I think this dude thought he was gonna get off. I mean, think about it. You got two trials. They couldn't detail what they was gonna do, and this third time here, they got it done. Usually, jurors get talked to on that third one. If they ain't convicted nobody, they be like, "Yo, y'all better figure something out." See what else. This is his parents. He look just like him, and that's his sister right there. Look just like his daddy. Got his daddy and his mama eyes. But he want to be hard headed. And you know that I always thought that's the most hurtful thing. That you get a child that you love and adore. So that's what we had on this, guys. It's sad, man. I don't know what to say. And here's the thing about these type of cases, these young people don't understand. Um, like this junior kid, for instance, he's gonna lose his girl. That girl is not waiting 40 years to think if you're gonna come out or not. She's going to move on. She might not move on right now because it's got to sit in her brain that you coming, she gonna have that hope you coming home. But soon, when she gets to the first full year with you not being there, she got to make all these trips to see you, and she's like, man, shit. You know, I'm getting older. I'm about to waste my life on this fool. Fuck that. You know what she's gonna do? She's balling. She's bailing, man. She is out of here. I mean, straight up out of here. So this guy is wow. Lost for words. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight for a straight hour. If you like what you see tonight, please like, share, subscribe. I know a lot of people want to know, well, can I donate to Thank You Super Chats? Yes, you can. Anytime on that. You can also follow my Cash App that's going across the screen. I'm everywhere. So either way it goes, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I know what it is. My black ass is out of here.